King TV Network. We are here live at the Crosslens re-grand opening. We have the founder, creator, Marcus. Man, how are you? I appreciate you having us. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm excited to reopen Crosslens up, so I'm super excited.
So take us a little bit. We got about, this is the quick one, so we're gonna get the quick questions. Take us a little bit. Why reopen it? What made you do it?
To reopen it?
Yeah.
So a lot of people were just kind of like upset that I closed it in the first place. It just wasn't the right space or area anymore, and I just couldn't find the perfect building again. And then actually one of my friends found this building, and I'm just like, oh, I guess it's time. And then so many people just kept bringing it up, and I was like, when you opening that Crosslens back up? When you gonna do this? When you gonna do that? I'm just like, the hype is there. You know, I did move to Houston. I came back, so I'm just like, it's time to open up Crosslens again.
So tell us, what, if they don't know already, what is Crosslens? What was it originally?
So at first it started as just a photography studio where people came with like membership-based photography studio, and then COVID came and I was like, I gotta find a pivot because people ain't making money with pictures no more. So I turned it into an event space, and then people started booking it and started doing a lot of different events, and then I started getting covered by the news, and so it started being shown more. Yeah. And then it just blew up. People started doing festivals there, political events there, like Mayor Justin Bibb did one of his campaign things there for we partnered with the All-Star Weekend there. It started getting bigger and bigger, and you know, I guess we just outgrew the space maybe. And so yeah. Okay,
so with this new building, what is your dream for it?
So the dream for this building is, so we added Airbnbs to this one.
Okay.
So the dream is to make it one big content house. We still want to do events and stuff, but I want to have, like, are you hip to like AMP?
Yeah.
So I kind of want to have a content house where a bunch of black creators here in Cleveland started getting together and becoming, not what AMP is, but close to it, because we can do the same thing, you know? And then also still have events here. And then we have a back building. I'm going to open that up, too. It's going to be like food in there.
Okay.
And then I want to get some spaces around and just do a lot more over here, you know?
Absolutely. So my last question before we do the long form is, where did the creativeness come for you specifically?
I don't know. I guess my parents, maybe.
Yeah.
My parents, and just being, like, into everything when I was younger. Like, my mom likes to, like, do setups and stuff. My dad likes to do handiwork. And then my stepdad likes music. So I think all that together became like it just formed into me being creative. And then in art class, my art teacher, shout out to Mrs., I forgot her name, but that's how I learned how to do art stuff. And
Okay, I have one more question. Photography. I want you to give some new photographer a little bit of game. What made you pick up the camera, and then what kind of made you start learning more about the camera? Okay,
so actually, I never thought I would be a photographer. I was at my dad's Valentine's Day party. He had this big Valentine's Day party, and their photographer didn't show up for the photo booth. So they had a camera sitting there. He's like, can you please take pictures? I'll pay you a little bit of money to do this. I'm like, cool, whatever. I got like $400 in tips. I was just like, oh, that's what a camera can do?
Opportunity, people.
And so I was like, all right, cool. So I started shooting. I got a camera. I took a picture of my kid's mom. We did like a photo shoot for the baby maternity thing. And then I just started rolling. And so I guess the game I would give a photographer in the game is don't keep yourself in a box. As a photographer, spread out. Don't be scared to do free photo shoots and collab. Everybody feel like they're too good to do like swap shoots. Yep. Do a swap shoot, because a lot of my stuff when I first started out, I did a bunch of photo shoots with like celebrity rappers that was in a studio next to me. I just did a bunch of free shoots, and that took me up. So I'm just like, people be scared to do free shoots because they do need the money. They're doing it for money. Yeah. But it's just like, it's an opportunity out there. Take it, and just don't do photo shoots. Start doing photo shoot events. Just branch out, become a content creator. It's because photography it's not that lucrative no more. Unless you're gonna get into the wedding stuff or get into product photography. Just shooting models don't get you that much money, and then you'll be selling your camera on OfferUp. But just don't do that. Just spread out and start doing more stuff, you know?
And this is the King TV Network. This is a little glimpse. We're gonna do a full one upstairs, but this is a little glimpse, man. We here. Crosslens is reopened. Y'all got it. Y'all asked for it. It's here. Thank you, Marcus, for having us. And we here. It's the King TV Network. The mom of an entrepreneur, why is that stressful?
Because you want your children to strive, but you want them to do good at the same time. And being an entrepreneur is not easy work at all. And so if he fails, you want to be there for him. That makes it stressful.
Okay, so my last question is, we're at the grand opening. How do you feel as the mom being here for your son's grand opening?
So I'm a little perfectionist. So I'm looking at everything that he hasn't finished, saying, oh, you should have told me. I'll help you finish that. So I'm doing that. I'm probably getting on his nerves right now. But I'm really proud of Marcus. He's doing a very good job, and he's making a big impact on the community at the same time. He has a big heart, so I love that kid, for real.
We are back here live at Crosslens. I have family in the building. Of course, y'all know who this is. Miss Shanita Westbrooks is in the motherfucking building. She actually brought a present for the guy himself. Marcus, shout out to you and everything you're doing. How are you? Update us.
I'm amazing. I'm really great. A lot has been going on now with the wine since the last time we've talked. So it's expanding. I now have a store.
There you go. You have opened up a storefront. That's big.
Store, yes. Have a store now located at 2221 Broadview Road. You can actually come and pick up the wine, have intimate events there, and just come and just collect yourself if you need to as well. It's a safe space.
So it's a safe space. Now we're at another grand opening. You're here to support. Why is it so important to support other entrepreneurs as they try to grow and have brick and mortar buildings?
I think it's important, honestly, because of the fact that I think we're stronger together. So if you're not an entrepreneur, you don't necessarily get this life. And there's a lot of things that are untold, like late sleepless nights or having to go back and then start again, readjust and things like that. But I think if you're not an entrepreneur, it can be sometimes hard to understand. So coming to like multiple entrepreneurs coming together, bringing different ideas, supporting each other, because again, we are all small, big businesses that are continuing and wanting to grow and expand. So I think it's just important that we just work together and collaborate.
Absolutely.
Collaboration is so important.
It's literally key. And I just want to say I'm so proud of you. Everything that you've done, everything that you've accomplished, everything that you fought through. Inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Inspiring to everybody, not just me. I mean, my sister even tells me how she's inspired by what you do. So continue to do that. Now give an entrepreneur some advice about opening their first building.
I would say do your research. That's the biggest thing. I know a lot of times we want to act fast because we may think it's at a good price, and I had to learn this as well. When I went and got my building, it looked good on the inside, but then the lighting was messed up and these different things were messed up. So I ended up actually like having to step outside of my budget because these are things that I rushed instead of being patient and letting God align my steps versus me thinking I could do everything just on my own. So I think it's so important to make sure you do your research to make sure you're not rushing the process. Don't rush the process.
That's a fact. My last question is, I would consider myself the king of networking, but I have the queen right here, and she fuck around take the throne. So networking and networking for you, why is it so important, and why should everybody be doing it?
Networking is important simply because I feel like when you network, you're going to now be in rooms that you maybe would have not met these people, like if you were not in those rooms, right? So for me, especially when you're trying to grow your business, it's important for you to be in different rooms because you never know who you might meet. You only need to meet that one person, whether it's going to help you, they're going to help you elevate. You're going to help them elevate because that's important too, giving back. You know, that's why we're here, I feel like, on the purpose of being here. And again, collaborating. So when you networking, you're going to meet somebody. So me doing wine, I could meet somebody who maybe have an event center. Like, because my space is only but so big, but they may have an event center, and now we can trade off or work on something, and now my clientele can be your clientele, and we can all eat. We all can eat. Like, it's enough money and opportunity out here for everybody. So networking is key.
Networking is key. You heard it here first from the queen herself. If you haven't already, follow Amani Vines Wines. I know it's not Amani Vines Wines on Instagram, but it's Amani_Vines on Instagram. Running around here since I was a jit, man. I'm so happy that this creative space is here. We have one of the vendors. He actually is a certified liquor man. You know what I'm saying? If you need it, he got it. Anytime, anywhere. I'm going to let him introduce himself real quick. Who we got here?
It's Ali with ASAP. Bottle delivery 24/7.
Okay, you heard that, folks. ASAP bottle delivery 24/7. Now, kind of explain your business and when they can find you.
What we do is we deliver alcohol all across the greater city of Cleveland, and we deliver 24/7. We're not just an after-hour liquor delivery. We are daytime delivery, midday, whenever you want to order. You can also get other things that you need, chasers, and things from the gas station,
Come on now.
Whatever else you need.
Come on now. He got it. You need it. He got it. Come on. Every weekend, you should be hitting this guy up. Now we at Crosslens. Shout out to Marcus. Thank you for having us. This is the re-grand opening. You're here. You're selling your liquor. How does it feel to be at this re-grand opening?
Man, it's great. It's great. Marcus is my guy. Crosslens, you gotta love Crosslens. It's real big. Every event sells out. It's just a real great time for us. This is our first time here. We are very happy to be invited, and from there, we just gotta show up and show out.
That's it, man. Well, I ain't gonna keep you too long. I want to ask you one more question. How long you been in business, and why should they rock with you and not somebody else?
Well, we've been in business for 2 years. Y'all should definitely rock with us because we deliver every time, on time, ASAP.
Come on now. And just like that, it's the King Teeth Network. We out of here. Peace. Re-grand opening. This is your boy King Teeth. We have an amazing guest with us. I'm going to have her introduce herself. It's a little loud in here. She might not be used to it. We used to it, family. But can I have your name, your first name, your last name, and your IG?
Okay. My name is Brittany Tubbs, and my IG is Nicole, Nicole, Britt, 89. And I am a nurse.
You're a nurse?
Yes.
Have you been a nurse?
I've been a nurse for 2 years. I like it, but it's like I'm new, so it's like trying to get in the groove of things. And being the new nurse, they treat you like a new nurse. So basically, a lot of people don't want to help you. So it's like you're basically just on your own. Yeah.
So we're at the Crosslens re-grand opening. How does it feel to be here? And what's your relationship with Marcus?
Okay. So it's a nice environment. I feel really good. I was invited by a friend because my friend knows Marcus.
Okay.
So I don't know anybody here or anything, but it's a really, really nice environment. I wouldn't mind having something here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like he's a young entrepreneur and I love it. I mean, yeah.
So, are you from Cleveland?
Yes, I was born and raised in Cleveland.
What area?
So I was born like in the middle of like Kinsman, Buckeye area. Yeah.
And are you big on giving back?
I am very big on giving back.
Why?
Because I love to help people. It does something for me. Since I was a kid, I always want to do charities and feed the hungry, with my Girl Scouts and different things like that. It just always makes me feel better to know that I'm making a difference.
Absolutely. Okay, so tell them where they can find you one more time.
Okay. I actually messed up that Instagram name the first time. It's _ Nicole, Nicole, Britt, BRITT 89.
Well, thank you so much, Nicole, Brittany. Definitely follow us. Definitely check us out. And for you as a nurse, as a working citizen, how do you naturally support creatives? I would love to hear that answer.
How do I naturally support creatives? Like, give me an example.
Like, naturally, like creative people, like your friends, like how do you naturally go out your way? Do you come to things like this often? Like, is this something you do? Like, I feel like creatives feel like they don't get support, but they also may not know what support looks like to a normal person that just wants support.
Right. Oh, I'm big on support, and like I have a friend that actually has a museum. It's called the Mocha. It's a black-owned museum. Yeah, and I actually go there, and I'll go to any event, and I'll check out the art. Take my kids, let my kids get involved. So yeah, I'm big on support. So anybody that I know, especially us, our black people, I'm big on supporting. I'll get out of my sleep to come support. Yeah, I did today.
Look, that's the slogan. Get out your seat, get out your sleep, and come support somebody. Okay, it's the King Teeth Network. We out here. Thank you so much. Is the King Teeth Network, Crosslens. We are here, grand opening. I got a lady with real soft hands over here and a real soft tone to her voice. She got me in my feelings, and she got the massage going on upstairs. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself real quick. Who do we have here?
My name is Audra. I'm with Best Hands in the Land. I've been in business for over 10 years. I'm a practitioner of Reiki, massage therapy, and medical massage therapy. I do parties like today at Crosslens. Congratulations, Marcus.
Yes, congratulations. So 10 years. It's the look. I know it's the look. She'll catch it. You're going to see it on camera. You're going to see these eyes. These eyes is dangerous, okay? For 10 years, you've been doing massage therapy. What got you into it?
Well, my dad is a diabetic, and as a child, I watched my mother give him foot massages, and I watched his feet get better over time.
That's a big thing for diabetics, because I do have some family members that are diabetic, and their feet swell up very badly and they get really, really sore quickly. So you saw kind of the progression of it being better for your father, so you thought, let me take this to the world.
That's right. He has diabetic retinopathy in both of his feet, and I watched him be able to walk and feel, his nerves a lot better. I mean, human touch, platonic human touch, is so neglected nowadays. This is what everybody needs, and unfortunately, during the shutdown, Mike DeWine decided that massage therapy and so many other modalities are not required, which was a huge downfall, but that's what turned my business around. Now I do in-home massage only, so I come to you.
Really? Okay, so you just blew my mind. One, you said it's needed. Physical touch is needed in this world right now. Why do you feel like before the pandemic it was needed?
Even before the pandemic, it's always been needed. I mean, the first thing you have as a child, as a newborn, is physical touch. They always say that skin to skin is important. That's first and foremost. And as we adults, it just becomes more sexual than platonic and physical, and that's why people feel like this void, but that would help.
But naturally, we're supposed to feel each other and feel people as a natural thing. Yeah, I definitely agree. But then the pandemic comes, and DeWine, he shuts everything down, right? And he doesn't see why you're an essential worker. So for your business, how did you have to adjust? And then how did the world have to adjust and kind of get back to physical touch once the pandemic was kind of, I don't even know if it's over yet, but just kind of subsided, I guess?
Well, it's over as of, May 5th of this year. They declared it. The WHO declared it over.
Really?
They're not telling anybody.
Oh, have mercy.
But go on the website. It's over, y'all.
Wow. See, go on the website. They going to tell you, but they ain't going to tell you in public. This crazy.
So it is over, but the way it changed the world, I mean, that just separated people even worse. It was 6 feet apart, all of that. So for even mentally, socially. Because everybody's sick, everybody's a disease, right? Anyway, I digress. But so for me it changed. So before I did have a studio. And, the whole shutdown was just that was it for me. I still had to pay rent. I'm not paying rent for nothing for 3 months. And then the way the government treated everybody, thinking that was helpful, that little $1,000 or whatever.
You was already in debt 12 bands. How $1,500 gonna help you?
Regardless. So for me, I realized, going into the home might have to be that adjustment that I make.
So, you went into the homes, became a private massage therapist. How did that benefit you as a company?
Oh, Lord. No overhead.
Woo! They don't understand that. Overhead is a motherfucker. So, no overhead. How was the clientele receptive to the change?
They loved it. I was so nervous. Because I'm going into your home, I'm in your territory, I don't know who you are, and they don't know me. But my reputation precedes me. I mean, you saw it from the beginning.
Ma'am, it's the eyes. I'm a member. She don't know it yet, but I'm a member. So where can they find you, and where can they become a member?
You can join me on Instagram. I'm at Best Hands in the Land. We in the land. Best hands, soft hands. You said it all already. You peeped it from the beginning. That's right. We never touched yet, and you just saw it. You saw it.
Okay, so we're at Crosslens, the grand opening, and I just want to, for you, how important is it for you to give back to the community? How important is it for you to be a part of the community?
Well, I've been doing massage therapy for over a decade, so I have strong hands, soft hands, warm hands. And for me, giving back, honestly, this is my gift from God. And if money was no object, I would do this for free.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much. Tell them where they can find you one more time.
Best hands in the land.
Best hands in the land. You better get it right, okay? It's the King T Network. We out of here. Peace.